but it's not working. Yo, guys, I've been running around so much. I have been running around. Yo, I'm even feeling hot. Okay, let me leave the jacket on because I'm gonna feel cold very soon. But yeah, let's do the intro and get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self Love. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute my brother. Okay, there's a feedback that's coming in from my brother. Guys, as you come in, please do mute yourself, and then you will unmute yourself when it's time for you to share. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self Love. If you are joining in for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love, and motivation. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing me. I've been running around a lot so that I can sit comfortably here now and do this live. But anyway, we are here now, and today I've decided not to even attempt using that cute mic. Let's just start without the mic from the get-go, because I don't want to hear people on YouTube, because people on YouTube, they are very serious. They're very serious with life. They don't play that side. Very serious. Even me, I'm scared of them. So a lot of them were commenting about the sound. Oh, the sound is irritating. Oh, the sound is so annoying. Oh, the sound is too low. Oh, my patience. Oh, YouTube people. Whoa, unto you. Bazalwane, relaxani. Siyaxolisa. Sithe sorry kaloku.
Hello.
Hi. Today,
Hi, Madam Speaker, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, my brother?
And listen, I'm not here for a long time. I don't want to take up anybody's time.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot has happened. I was once on a live with you, and I got attacked by you and a few women that joined the live. I don't know if you remember.
You were attacked
I
by
was talking
myself.
about the fact that women must think about their sisters. Sorry?
I attacked you. Because this life is starting on 100. Which one is this one?
Not just you, other women as well, because we were talking about, I was saying that when you get approached by a married man as a woman, you must always think about your sister. And then a lot of women on that day, that live, they were saying none of it. They were having none of it. They were saying no ways.
Taps is
They're
saying,
not gonna do that.
Taps is saying it's herself and Sagui, and unfortunately Sagui is not alive anymore.
I don't know if you remember that.
Taps says the women who are attacking you is herself and Sagui, and rest in peace to our beloved Sagui Shem, our defender, our panelist. So unfortunately she's not here to defend herself because she's late now. She's quiet. So my Taps is here, and I'm also here.
No. Oh, okay. No, I understand. No, I'm not. Yeah, so what I was just trying to say, we've seen The Polygamist, and I don't want to go back to it because I know you've discussed about it extensively.
No, we can go back to it.
Do you not think that I was right in what I said?
Please remind me, my brother.
Do you
Remind
think that
me.
I was right what I said about the fact that we were having a conversation about affairs, and what I said was that as women, if you get approached by a married man, when you realize he's married, you must say no, because you're thinking about your sister, the other married woman, and how that will affect her.
So, okay. So yesterday, ne?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I want to say something. Can I reply to what you are saying?
Please.
So just yesterday, there's a woman one of the people who joined our live yesterday was saying that she was dating a guy whom she only found out after she got pregnant that he was married. Because it's very much possible to date somebody who is married, who hides it very well, and you find out when you're already in it and there's a baby involved now, there's a whole lot of complicated things that are happening there. So do you not think that the responsibility of married people staying loyal to other married people would solve this problem? Because I mean, if you are saying that the responsibility on the end of women is that they must immediately, when they find out that the guy is married, they must leave him, What happens when they don't find out that he's married and there are babies who are involved now?
No, that I understand. I'm just saying when they do find out.
So now I'm saying
that
no.
if you know that this
What
guy
is there?
is a
What is
married
there
man.
to understand, my brother Nati? And very soon you'll be saying I'm attacking you. What is there to understand when somebody is now pregnant?
No.
You are a married man. You know you have a wife at home
I'm
and
taking it-
children, bro.
No, I'm
Wait.
taking from.
You are a married man.
Uh,
You are married, you've got a wife and children at home. And then you secretly start another relationship somewhere else. Let's say maybe you work out of town. You get that somebody pregnant. And then the minute, like if you can go and watch yesterday's live, the minute she says, I'm pregnant, that guy was hitting walls saying, how did you fall pregnant, Pelamina? I have a wife. So when you say that...
Madam Speaker. I'm saying, I'm talking about from the fact that let's take it to the beginning. If I'm a married man and I make a move for you, and you find out or I let it be known that I'm married, do you not think that as women, because we're building sisterhood, that you should immediately stop that relationship for the sake of your sister?
Okay, wait, before we even get to us building sisterhood for the sake of our sisters, my brother, when you are a married man, I think I said this even before, to say, you men lie. Natty, you know you lie. Natty nice, you lie, my guy. So when you have successfully lied to me and I have a baby with you now and I'm finding out that you're married, do you not think that not only when it comes to being married disclosed from the get-go, altogether, if married people altogether, without whether disclosing, not disclosing, there's a clause, there's this, there's an exception. If married people altogether stayed away and stayed loyal to their partners, would we have to have these clauses in between of saying, if it discloses, if you find out along the way, it's understandable when you are now pregnant with twins with a married man? Do you not think that if all of these buts and commas and this and that would be avoided if married people just stayed loyal to their spouses?
No, absolutely, Madam Speaker. You are right there, but that's in an ideal world. We're not living in an
Oh,
ideal
Mara,
world.
even
We're
sister,
living in
the
a
sisterhood that
reality.
you are saying we must create, it's a sisterhood for an ideal world, isn't it?
Can't they be sisterhood?
No. I agree. The reason why you are saying Ori, that one of people being loyal is an ideal world, right?
No,
So
I'm
meaning
not
that it's
saying.
an
I know I'm not
ideal
saying
world.
loyal.
It's an ideal world where people are loyal. Married people are loyal.
No, I wouldn't say loyal. I'm saying that they would not go for single people.
In an ideal world, right?
Yeah.
So also in an ideal world, people wouldn't date married men. Again, we're talking about ideal world right now. Because the way you are putting it, my brother, I feel like there's a lot of expectations from women where women are supposed to make things ideal and men shouldn't. It's ideal for women to have this sisterhood.
No.
But when there's a man
You know
involved
what
and
I'm
we're
saying?
expecting loyalty from a man and doing things right, now we're going to talk about in an ideal world. It's like it's impossible.
No.
And both these things are very much possible, my brother.
No, what I'm saying is this, Nate. You're a Christian. I'm not a Christian.
You as a guy.
My girlfriend.
You as a guy, you are not a
Sorry?
Christian. You are saying you as a guy, you're not a
Yeah.
Christian, okay?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that the Bible says that temptation is necessary.
Necessary.
Understand? Yeah.
Okay.
So even if the married man makes his move on you, as a woman, you should always know better.
Why is a married man
Or
making
vice
moves?
Because temptation is necessary.
So when you are the devil now, you are testing us now. You are in the place of a devil. You are a Christian, but you're in the place of a devil. You are testing women to see if temptation.
Sorry, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'll be back now. I just want to load data there. I still want to say something. I just want to load data
Nati, how many times did I call you my brother?
Nati's running away, Madam Speaker.
Imagine he's still going to load data. Our problems are many as the women of South Africa. We must be loyal to each other. We must run away from married men. Men are still going to load data before they land on their points. My brother Nati, when I catch you, Nati. Hello,
Hi, Madam
bazalwane.
Speaker, long time.
Hi, my sister.
Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. Are you well?
I'm very well. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it's gonna sound like I'm agreeing with Nati, ne?
Please don't run out of data like him. Please make sure you land. Make
I
sure you
won't.
land before you run out of data.
Yeah, I had better land. Madam Speaker, I agree with Nati, but then with a different twist.
Okay.
I don't agree with this in the ideal world, whatever it is that you are speaking about. Because Mina, I'm agreeing with him from a self-preservation point. And hopefully I'll be able to explain what I mean by that.
Okay.
What I mean from a self-preservation point, I mean, Uguti, I always hear side chicks saying a woman lacks pride when she remains in a marriage where she was cheated on. But then yen uyazithanda because that married man can choose her if the married woman can just love herself enough to bounce out of the way so that yena akwazi ukungena. So when I say from a self-preservation point, I'm saying, Mina, ukuthi I'm a very non-judgmental person. The only part where I become judgmental is when you start behaving like you did not know what the consequences were. A married woman knows the consequences of staying with his cheating husband.
What are those consequences? Gonorrhea.
The consequences are gonorrhea, Madam Speaker. The consequences are paying maintenance for the kids that will be filling up this entire planet. The consequences are lack of sleep, Madam Speaker. The consequences
Depression and anxiety.
This man,
Depression and anxiety.
Is this man acting like he's all that, and that time when you are the one actually who's responsible for the entire image. You are responsible for his wardrobe. You are responsible for everything that all those side chicks out there think he is. Because when you are a side chick, what you don't know, when you are a side chick, what you don't know is you have never met this snake until the wife moves out of the way. Only then will you meet this man.
What if I'm not interested in meeting this man, my sister? What if I just want the money, I just want the orgasm, I just want the feeling good part of saying la vida vida.
No, it's I'm non-judgmental, Madam Speaker. I say go for it. Madam Speaker. The problem I'm gonna have with you, Madam Speaker, is the day you get pregnant and now you want me to jump onto the boat with you to call the woman evil when she says, don't include me. When you and my husband were busy with your shenanigans.
Why must we include you, my sister? Because the baby is mine and your husband's, not yours. Why must I include you?
But then in most cases, this side chicks includes the wife.
How so,
when
my
the
sister?
Husband,
Mina, if I was married and my husband, if I was married and my husband had a child with somebody else, it would be their child. So I wouldn't want them to include me because it's their child. How they made the child, they must sustain it there. It's none of my business.
Problem is that I jolad your husband, ne? Whether I knew after or whether I knew during or before, irrespective. But then I jolad your husband, and then I was invisible throughout. All of a sudden, I'm pregnant. I'm on your back. If we have married women in the panel, they've never heard of married women who are saying izisu
Mara, my sister, yes, how I see my life unfolding with my married man. hypothetically speaking. My married man stays in Sandton with his wife and children. I stay in, where do I stay? I stay in Pretoria East with my children. I'm pregnant with your child, with his child, and then they come from Northwest. Now I must go and report, my family must report the pregnancy in Northwest. And then if I'm staying in my house and I have your child, I want maintenance money from your husband to take care of his child. And I want my child on your husband's medical aid. And the other half of the stuff that the child needs, I'll pay for myself. I don't see how I will ever need you as the other wife.
Madam Speaker, Uzilo Natishu, he was saying in the ideal world. Unfortunately, this is not the ideal world. In this world, these secrets, they go to the wives, deliberately so.
To do what, my sister? Because let me tell you, my sister, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When Eleanor, my sister, I was married, I got divorced, I tried dating this other guy, we were leading towards marriage. I got so irritated and I was so annoyed and I was extremely overwhelmed and underwhelmed at the same time that right now I'm dating Mjolowa long distance because I don't want to see myself looking at somebody's son every day. I don't want that. So I can borrow your husband twice a month. You can keep him the rest of the days. And I will never want to replace you. In fact, I will remind him of your birthdays and your anniversary. I'm not trying to replace you. If he leaves you, I leave him too.
Most wives will not complain if that was the case, Madam Speaker.
No, they are complaining because they are not nice children. They don't want to share their toys. You must be a nice child and you must learn that sharing is caring. I'm not taking your toy permanently. I'm borrowing it, using it to get electricity. I give it back. I don't want it to keep.
Those type of side chicks are only 1% in the pool, Madam Speaker.
The divorced ones, my sister. That's why married men must cheat with divorced women.
1%. It's only 1%.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me give others a chance, Madam Speaker. I'll come back.
My sister, don't pull a nutty on us. Don't pull a nutty on us, my sister. To finish your trail of thought, land.
Can I ask her something? Surely we are all grown up here. We know that by the time this girl gets pregnant or this woman gets pregnant, that's not your first indicator that I'm with a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
You made the choice long ago. Long before the woman fell pregnant, you made the choice to stay. So why are you letting other people be accountable for your choice?
And also, what if I'm also a cheater, guys? What if I'm also a cheater? Don't I deserve that? Don't I live by a sword and die by a sword? I'm cheating with your husband because he's a cheater, but me also, I'm a cheater. I'm cheating with other people.
No,
Yes,
I'm asking
Madam
the
Speaker,
woman. Yes, ma'am.
Can I answer her, Madam Speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
That is where I am saying, Mina, I only agree Nonati from a self-preservation point of view because the non-judgmental me, both of you actually are both wrong and right.
Okay.
Angazi ukuthi uyangizwa na.
Anguzwa mama.
So to answer the question directly, the wife is to blame for the pain that she will be finding herself in. But then she chose that pain. You knew. You chose to tia, so tia told me.
Most of them don't
Hello, Tiamiso.
Who must tell you to go out so that you can tell me what I am jealous and that is why I don't have a man? No, Tia told me.
But my sister, most of them don't start this tendency in
Let me answer you.
They
My
don't
love.
start in marriage, but start a region.
When you were picked, my sister Eleanor, you were picked 1 out of 5 women. You knew he was jollering with 5 women. He picked you out of the 5. Uwinile mntanam, uwinindoda wena. Abanye abantu bawina amalotho mntanam. Abanye abantu bawina ama better. Wena uwinindoda.
Yes. which is why, Mina, as your friend, I will tell you in your pain. Ukuthi mara Chomi, you knew. Chomi Tia.
Ask the question.
And then if you are my friend and you are the side chick, and the wife has poured dirty water on you and your pregnant stomach, and the husband has blocked you everywhere, and now you in the IQ level say
Siamiso,
because
stop
you
it.
don't even know ukuthi you should go for the maintenance. I will tell you ukuthi uyalayeka. What? Yeah, that woman. Yeah, gapelletsa solur annelena solubu letsa a re mo tshella ditlhare gore ya walaega Chomi mosadi o tshwanetsa
Kahle, wena, whose side are you on, my sister? Because you are confusing me. I don't know it's me who's confused or it's you. Are you on the side of the wife or are you on the side of the side chick? Which side are you on?
Let's go back to the beginning. I said I agree with Nati from a self-preservation point. There's consequences mo bophelong, Madam
So who must
Speaker.
preserve themselves here? Who must preserve themselves? The wife or the side chick?
Everyone.
Joyce or
The
Matipa?
wife, Madam
Can
Speaker,
I answer?
the wife, the husband, and the side chick. If nna, ilo jola le motho, even if a gampotsa after kodaka lehenga mmelehela bana ba ba 3, then ka yo find out ka tsatsi le ba ntshang magadi mola gore actually I'm not wife number 1, I'm accusing myself.
You are lying.
Why I love
You are
myself
lying,
that
my
much?
sister. That's not
I'm
possible.
pulling out.
Why is
And
that
that is,
possible?
and you know me like that, Madam Speaker. I pull. That is why I am single and manless. I don't want men. Men are evil.
Don't say that my husband is here on this live, my sister. Men are evil except for my husband.
No, yours. You know, Sbari. I love him. Sbari is the only man I know. Oiluguti is still upstanding.
Yes, Usbariwenu is here.
And my sons.
Yeah, Elena,
Yeah,
can
it's
you
just-
also give us a chance, please? Yeah, well.
Okay, let me, Madam Speaker, I'll come back.
Oh, Illinois Chronicles, violation by Illinois Chronicles. Why? Why they say?
What did I do?
I don't
They
know,
are
my sister.
offended. Side chicks are offended, Madam.
My sister, the life said I must remove you. I kid you not. And I know if I didn't take a picture, you were gonna think I did it. Do the Fs, guys. Yo, do the Fs. Can
Let's do the F1.
do the F1,
Okay,
guys?
so let's bring back order in the house. Ne?
Order, comrades.
I suggest, because of we already have people who are coming from yesterday's live, that the topic for Mr. Nice. Remember, Mr. Nice, he left because of we attacked her.
No.
Similarly to what Lone is doing. But on that day, it was me, Sagui, and Sly. So now, if we go back to it, we are going to lose trace of where we left yesterday.
Okay, it's fine. Can we allow my husband to speak first before we could pick up where we left off?
Where is he?
He's here. Husband of my youth. Oh, my chocolate man. Oh, the one who.
Speak the husband of the buffaloes.
Husband of my youth. Speak to me now, your wife now. Speak. Please unmute yourself, my husband.
You see, he doesn't even
know,
know how to
when you
unmute.
Stabs.
You know, when you said you were dating long distance, I got worried a little bit.
You are the one I'm dating long distance now.
How are you guys?
We are good. How are you?
Good. I'm just here to listen and don't have much to say.
Tell them how much you love me. They don't know.
A lot. I'm wondering what time we're going to have our dinner because we're just seated there now.
After the live.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep the food warm.
Okay.
All right.
Sisters, you can take it away, my dear. My husband is done talking. Now, guys, you know I'm jollering, ne? Yes. I have a husband.
It's okay. And now my problem, the red ticket that I'm giving your husband is that he's on a social media. I'm gonna dish him. I don't want him here because
It's fine. You know what you can do if you don't want him to hear? Speak in a local dialect. He's from Kenya. You see how that relationship between President William Ruto and President Cyril Ramaphosa, it's me and my husband who is burning that fire. For it to burn and be like that, this strong bond that we have with Kenyans is because of myself and my husband, Mr. Ngida.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Then he's going to get lost on the way. Percy, I suggest that we go back to yesterday's topic. Mr. Nice is not here now, Natty Nice.
Okay.
So Natty Nice needs to do his submission formally because of he's aggrieved. So he's bringing a grievance from what we did to him last time.
Oh, okay.
Now, from my side, I'm not even changing my mind. I still stick to where I am. So we'll deal with him in the rightful time. Is that fine?
Nina, you people, you South Africans who are saying 30 June, my husband is not even here in your dirty country. My husband is in our country. Okay? He's in our country where I'll be going after this live.
And only visa.
And he has a visa. Let's come on, Papela, my husband.
I think let's start down. I don't know who is coming first. How many minutes are you giving it?
Yeah, can I say a few things before we move to yesterday's topic?
Yes, ma'am.
In response to to Natty Nice and what he's been saying, ne? Ke gore, we need to understand gore ho na le di categories. Ne? I ke tsere ke there, but good evening, guys. Gore ke no tsene bila ke dumedise. I'm sorry. Protocol observed. Ho na le the categories, ne? There's a side chick, ne? And then there's a main side chick. And then ho na le the other woman, ne? And then ho na le the wife, ne? The wife, side chick, ne? Le the main side chick. The wife would never know about. The only time when I almost side, o tlo itse ka batho bao, ke go ka ba FBI. Or a private investigator, ke mo o tlo find out those people, ne? Ke ra side chick le main side chick, ne? Main side chick ke ola wa ho ba ipitsa maga malapa, ne? Ke ba le hore ya na lenyalo la Madam Speaker le tshwere ke nna, ba very proud, but ebile ha ba tle next ebile ka se be pregnant. One, that person will never be pregnant. That person will never. I be like a so called Madam Speaker. I be like a company when I go saloon la badi chomi and la have a very very nice conversation. I can so twenty come to how in because why you trying to benefit him from that relationship ya highly muntu. And then the side chick ke ola ba kopana le na ko tlapong once a week. Ba mo rekela di drinks e bile o ha bile hana la ntlhaloganya ke hana hore ebile le kontlo ba ka se itse ka ena ke hae ke ya ke lo rogana ke fuck off.
Okay.
Gore ka tsere ding so nyaka eng phewane then shapa wane tswa mo wena I get.
Okay.
And then go na le the other woman wa bona o ke ena wa tlo ba pregnant ke ena a tlo nyakang o find out ke ena a tlo make sure gore molato wa tlisiwa go gagao. So, but now all these things, see, di thoma ko abuti Natty Nice. Ke yena a creating this and this whole environment. I get the environment yena a batlileng. Not yena, I'm not saying him, I'm saying ka mo categorize.
Yeah.
Ne? Gore okay, ke batla life ya ka ebe so, ke na le mosadi, but ke batla ba Jonas. Ke ne tikete tseng ho ba Jonas. Ena le di mental issues tsa hae or the attachment problems tsa hae tse di tlhahang kwa tlhalle tsona ko teng. Are okay fine. Since ke na le mosadi e re ke tekrele wa ko site nyana, e re ke tekrele ke ena a creating these whole problems.
Okay.
I just wanted to I beg to differ, and it's
Oh, so basically, when what you are saying, there are different types of side chicks.
exactly that different types of side chick, but this whole environment it created a man, it created a monna. It created like a monna. So I'm talking on top of what Nati Nice was saying, Hore, Basadi should say no to married men. Hore married men at home are created this environment. We need to find the root cause yan to as a married man, I decided no, I want another one. Erko fasa ola. Erko fasa perseverance. And then perseverance it means I cheek. Ko ntshetsa stress ko yena he ke re ke business meeting ke tsamaya le yena wa tlhaloganya tshwantse ba re tlhalosetse bo Jonas ba bantšhintšhi ba gore go tla byang gore ba iphitlhele ba
Guys, it doesn't matter how much we can categorize ourselves as women. Oksala banna basile. Banna basile. Basile batho ba basile. I can't say it in English because my husband is here. Basile batho ba basile.
Can I add something, please?
Pesi wabo. We are getting out of the way, guys.
We're getting out of the way. Okay, somebody must add. Okay, the last person to add before we go to the topics of yesterday.
Yeah, can I add,
please? Because I don't think I'm in a position to pick on yesterday's topic. Guys, another only thing I have to say is that no one owes you your fantasies. Your monogamous husband, what? No one owes you that. Wake up.
Thank you, my
And
sister.
these men, they never start halinyala with these things. They start ntserejola.
The thing is, men don't take marriage as serious as we take it. Men just live their lives, and we are the ones. That's why lenyalo le imela rena. We carry it on our shoulders because we think this is a very serious thing. To them, it's not a serious thing, or it's just a thing. It's a nice thing. It's for me. Take it as it comes. Use it as you can. You know what? Just live your life. Relax, my dear. It's just that your husbands who cheat on you can't advise you to say, my sister. It's not that deep, okay? Because they want you to stay there, carrying the marriage on your shoulders. But for them, it's not that deep. So the deeper you make it out to be, the more it's gonna hurt for you, my sister.
So the only thing is that when you do go into marriage and decide to stay with that man, make peace. Make peace that he comes with possible consequences of X, Y, Z. Stop blaming the whole world. No one owes you your fantasies. Even that man himself does not owe you your fantasies.
You need therapy, my dear. You should have gotten therapy instead of getting married. Then you will understand that marriage is not that deep.
No one owes you to be the perfect man to you. No one owes you that. People have self-agency, and you best realize now you have agency. You have liberty not to choose a man who is like that. How close because you went through life single? You're not gonna die. We're out here living.
Is it okay, my sister, in your advising, if I'm single like this, is it okay if I borrow somebody's husband just for the orgasm and send it back? Not that I want to keep it. Is it fine? Am I allowed to borrow its husband? Or I can borrow it?
Yes,
Because it's not that
people
deep.
People will always make their choices. People will always, we can sit here and philosophize.
Is there anybody who wants to borrow me their husband here on this live?
No, people will always make their choices that have nothing to do with you. When a woman decides to be engaged with a married man, it's got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with how low she thinks of you. It's got everything to do with her. She's signing up for that.
Guys, can I tell you, the way I don't take relationships that seriously anymore, I had to end a relationship because I was lazy to argue. Like, I was lazy to do this. Yeah, when you didn't call me the whole day yesterday, I saw we going live. I'm like, you know what? I'm so lazy to have this conversation. Shaputali, asiyege. That was me.
Debsa, do you still want to talk? Or you out? She's out, Pesi. Let's go back to the topic.
Let's go back to the topic, guys. Don't take men seriously. Let's go back to You know how people always say, no, don't take this one seriously. Don't take men seriously, guys. Don't take men seriously.
I don't have a Jonas tale to tell. You can drop me. I'll listen in.
Thank you, dudes.
Right,
Thank you, love you. We appreciate
Thank you,
you.
ladies.
Yeah. Sbaso, I know Sbaso is here to add. Sbaso?
I don't have a story to tell, but to comment.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, let me keep her for in the meantime.
But if the panel gets full, unfortunately, she will have to go, my sister.
Yeah, they're the first one to come out.
Okay, cool.
Please remove me, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Mia says I must add. She has a story to tell. I'm trying to add her. I can't add her. I don't know. You are unedible, my sister.
Who is that?
Mia.
Pinky.
Hi everyone.
Hi, darling.
I hope everyone is okay. No, Mina, the reason why I requested the topic was it was but in Amazulu in Liasha. Yeah, was firing because Madam Speaker is there was a time we couldn't even control ourselves. We were talking, the person is talking now. I was like, yo, what is happening? So anyway, guys, Mina, I wanted to comment because for now I can't share my story. I think for some other day, the day I'm strong and have courage. The only thing I can say to all my ladies and my queens is that I wish from our tongues we can remove this word side chick. We need to stop calling us as queens certain names because we want the society and other people to say, oh, you are this. You know, I think all of us here, we are adults. We've been in those spaces where we were the other woman. I'd rather say the other woman than using the side chick name because for a man, it's only a man. But for us, every time we are defined by other women. So what I can say is that, my ladies, why isn't whether o eng, ba o bitsa eng, or when the life you choose, or but the other woman, or you want to stay celibate for now, like me and single, and now start knowing yourself and asking yourself, who am I? You know, what is it that I love about myself? Because some of us, we just hoy ourselves in relationships. We don't even know who are we or where we are. We want to.
My sister, are you a side chick?
I once was. Hello.
Why are you decorating? Why are you decorating? Why? If you're a side chick, you're a side chick. If you're a bitter divorcee, you're a bitter divorcee. If you're in Bogoto, you're in Bogoto.
Yes, I once was, you know, but one thing I've learned from my own experience, we enter in these relationships, ne? Ka tlhaloganyo ya gore, ba bang, like me, myself, it was not a matter of ke batla o senya ka kwa. No. Ne? But ka bona le nna ka itsamaya gore but le nna ke hloka o khatleliwa mos. Le nna ke hloka motho wa ka ka ntshe, le nna ke postiwe, le nna ke be happy le motho wa ka. Why should I be an illegal firearm? Because as an other woman, they can't even go with you at the most. And it's not nice. That's when I started to say, you know what, let me leave this thing because it's not working out for me. I thought it will, but it was not. But in Texas, I think then the other woman we now but baba pregnant. What is that, guys? No, that is into the women need to stop this.
My
thing.
sister, okay, I'm not encouraging anyone. Don't listen to me. No, then don't take this advice from me. I've tried being the main chick. Like I've tried being a wife, and I've tried being a side chick. And I think being a wife is overly rated. I think if I had to choose between a wife and a side chick, I would prefer to be a side chick, and I wouldn't mind being called a side chick.
Okay. Yeah, that I respect that because that is how maybe you defined it. Because Lynn, I remember was once they call it main chick or whatever the case, or the wife. But the only thing I can say, man, man.
Okay, people are asking me why would I prefer to be a side chick, ne? Let me tell you. Let me give it. Okay, guys, this is only one lesson. I'm done. This is the only time I will ever talk about side chicks. Not personally. Then I'm done. Let me tell you, being a side chick is what? For somebody who's been divorced. Ne? Yeah. Because I've been a side chick before I got married to a guy who lied to me. We dated for over a year. And I found out after a year this guy was married. And at some point, I was even wishing the wife can die. Because this is the love of my life. This is my soulmate. I want to be with this guy. Then eventually, I had to bit by bit remove myself from the situation until I removed myself completely. Then I was married. Now, let me tell you about for me, the reason why I would rather be a side chick right now after being married and testing it, the pudding and realizing whatever. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Being a side chick who is a divorcee, it's like having a packet of peanuts and raisins together like this. And when you are married, they give you the whole packet of peanuts and raisins and they say, my sister, you eat it all. You don't choose the raisins only. You don't choose the peanuts only. You eat it all. Okay? I hope you are sticking with me. Now, when you are now divorced, you have a packet of peanuts and raisins and you are saying, my dear, me, I only want the peanuts. You know those people who are picky in the packet of peanuts and raisins and they only eat raisins or peanuts only. So when you are now divorced, you already saw what the other woman has been going through because you've been through that, especially if you've been with a man who cheats. Then you are like, oh, my dear, I already know how it's like to be depressed by a cheating husband that you are not willing to let go of. So I don't want that. I mean, I only want three things. At my age right now, there are only three things that I want from a relationship, guys. Like I'm telling you, last year I came out of a relationship which was too extremely overwhelming me, where this guy wanted to marry me. And I used to, guys, when I have to go N14 towards that direction of Rodiport, it's not Rodiport, it's what? It's Krugersdorp. I was depressed, guys. Imagine, I'm going to do the love of my life, but I'm already depressed because of the mediocre I have to do when I get to Rodiport. Yes. Anyway, so the three things I want in a relationship right now. I want orgasm. Orgasm. Number one. Number two, I want a money. And in fact, a money is not a thing that with my salary, with my salary, I can take care of all of my business. But even 50 rand from a guy is nice. It's nice. Okay? I want a money. Number three, I want the feel good hormone. Hello, baby. I love you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, send me your selfie for today. Only three things I want from a man. The other junk of the raisins which are in that pack, you can keep it, my sister. You can keep it, my sister. Me, I don't want. Me, I must wake up next to a man every day who is farting in my Egyptian cotton. No, thank you. Me, I must wake up and cook for a man every day. No, thank you. Me, I must be listening to a man whining about my bikini when I go to the beach as if I must wear a kiba to the beach. No, thank you. Me, I must be shocked or you didn't pay school fees. No, thank you. Me, I must be coming, guys, in a packet of peanuts and raisins. I will eat the peanuts only. Thank you very much. That's why I won't even, that's why if you leave your wife, I leave you too. Thank you. I'm done.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so my story is actually more of a Jonas story, but I want advice. So what happened is I was in a relationship with Jonas for quite a long time, and I did not know that there was also another girl on the picture. So what happened is after I gave birth, okay, got married to that girl months after I gave birth. Okay, fine, Shapo. I accepted that life must go on. Okay. Now the problem is singing with AC, but at the same time, I'm AC, but I'm not really AC because we AC and I knew, and she actually went to that agreement knowing very well. So the problem is, okay, did not tell the lady about me, about the baby. You get me? So now, what's happening is also the family is kind of treating my child in a certain way because they're also scared of the wife also finding out about my child. So now my problem is not about the guy, but the problem is my child is Usara. And that's what I do not like. Okay, fine, I understand this whole thing happened, but why should my child now be Usara? Why should also the family now treat, not even treat like, they like, honestly, he's doing stuff for his child. He's doing everything for the child, but the child is hidden. The child is like, it's a secret something whereby everyone in the family knows, but the wife doesn't know. So everyone is not engaging with a baby because they don't want the wife finding out. So now it's like, I'm sacrificing my own child for the wife's happiness, for his wife, for protecting his marriage. So I want to know, how do I go about it? And I've been quiet also because I actually feel like, okay, I don't want to also hurt the wife feelings whereby I tell her. So like, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't want my child to be this secret thing because no. Why should my child be hidden like that? And why should the family now be, making as if my child does not exist just because they're trying to protect the wife's feelings? And I understand the wife also doesn't know about me, about the child. Okay, maybe he knows about me, she knows about me, I don't know, but definitely about the child, she doesn't know. So that's the story.
I think
I'm now at
Tina,
SMIT, now
Tina
is
has
Sarah.
something to say to you. I think Tina has something to say
Okay.
to you. Tina, my darling, nangu sis wako. Talk to her. Tina, I saw you raising your hand, Tambasam.
That's how are you, my love?
Good, thanks. How are you, honey?
I'm fabulous. Like, umuntu indoda efihla umntwana wayo ihlazo lelo. So, you introduce the child to the family, right? Am I being correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then the child, now it's a hidden because he's an unspoken to the wife. How? Kanjani? And I'm so sorry, Madam Speaker. I'm gonna actually throw it back to her. She did not do right because as a mother, you are a protector. As a mother, you are a provider. As a mother, you are an intellectual. Now, if I take right now, Madam Speaker, my son, ngimuse kubabakhe, it needs to be known, but not because of I need not to understand. You need the culture of understanding the rules of what's going to happen. Not because you're a failure. Babe, you need to, it's fine, the love is gone and the guy is married. It's okay. But view out, what I want to ask you is that how is the relationship in his marriage? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to pry. How is the relationship with the wife and everything?
Mama,
How is that relationship?
Emma, you must stand.
Okay,
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, you can speak, my sister. It's fine.
Okay, I see a lot of comments are like, okay, you knew he's married. Guys, I'm talking about
Don't
something
worry
that is
about
recent.
the comment, my love. Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about the
No,
comment.
it's okay. This thing is new. My child is like, is not even a year old. You understand me? And those people get like, they got married recently, right? And I also got to know about it like when they were getting married, and I was carrying like a newborn baby. You understand? So it's not really that I want to push the child to the family or whatsoever. No, I understand the families. I cannot blame the family, but we are black people. There are things that are needed to be done when a baby is born. You understand me? So now, there are things that we didn't do culturally. You know how it's supposed to be, whereby ingane millions certain things. So now everyone knows about it. Okay, they check up on the child. They answer me. They're like, "Hello, how's the child doing?" and stuff like that. But at the same time, ingane ayikazi iye kubo. You understand me? Ingane ayikazi yenzele usiko. Because
ubaba wakuphi? I'm so sorry. A culture yebo ubaba umZulu or uMpedi.
Okay, so it's more of a Zulu culture. I don't really want to get into No, I understand you.
Yeah, isiphandla fanele ukuthi ahambe ayosigqoka umntwana.
So now that's the thing, ingane ayenzelwanga usiko, and they are also trying to protect the wife. I'm not really saying Gucci, maybe the wife deserves to be hurt or whatsoever, but I'm just saying, Guba, I don't want my child to be Usara because at this point my child is now Usara. And if I let this thing go on, like my child will grow up as a secret. And I feel also like they are treating me like I'm some, I don't know if I have to use, like maybe I'm a homewrecker at some point, but they know as well that the child was born way before the marriage even happened. and sorry. So yeah, that's the
Madam
story.
Speaker, I'm sorry. I apologize. Like I apologize. I don't know how to raise my hand here.
Okay,
I'm
no
very
problem,
sorry.
Sissy. Just speak.
So,
Mia, I can feel your tears in your heart. I can feel your tears in your heart, sis. I will advise you. I stand to be corrected as well. I will advise you, do what will make you happy.
Which is what?
Stop protecting. If you want the child to be known by everyone, even the wife, let it be like that. Remember, when I get into a marriage, even if after I'm married for 5 years, I'm married. So since she's married, I will hiti. No one will come here and judge you or when a married man being a side chick and all those things like that. And after all is a blessing.
I'm disagreeing with what Dao is saying.
Mina as a wife, guys, if I was a wife and you and I was picked, you know, and I didn't know that I was being picked. I don't know whether the wife knew that she was being picked or not. Why are you involving me in your things? Why me? Why must I be told? Why don't you leave me alone? Why don't you leave my promiscuous husband to deal with me? When I find out what he is hiding a child, I'll see what I can do. But why must you bring it to me when my promiscuous husband has not brought it to me?
That's what I'm also feeling. That's why that's why I did not confront the wife as well, because I felt like, okay, this is not a business.
No, it's not hers,
Yes, it's not a business. Yena umuntu, he's the one who's supposed to do this thing. He was supposed to be honest, like, to the wife before they even got married, to say, I now have a child with someone.
He doesn't have honesty in him. He doesn't want. He's not intending on being honest.
He decided to hide it. And I thought maybe Vele he have already said it. Not even ngaphandle, because they were not even married at that time when I gave birth.
But
and
Mia,
he decided to keep quiet.
You want the child to be known. We're trying to find a solution.
It's not like, the thing is, it's not about who say I want the wife to know. No, it have nothing to do about the wife. I just want umtanami ayenzele like the right thing culturally.
Okay. Wait, Mia, wait. This is me. I'm going to be. Yes, and lately I'm very brutal. Let's assume that.
You have to.
Yes, let's assume that you were sexually violated, and you didn't know who the father of the child is, and you had to deal with a situation where there's absolutely nothing you can do to get the masigo to be done. What must happen to the child? Must we now take the child and make the child drink hot water and die? Or must the child live with the current situation? What would have happened if you were impregnated by somebody they ran away? They're not even from South Africa. They're not even Zulu. They don't even have the masigo that you are talking about.
Can I please answer that? It's kunento abachi amanzi. You go and you cleanse. There's something that's called cleansing. You introduce umntwana emanzini mdase. Madam Speaker, if the child is true rape, then my apologies. Can you please press F1, guys? And then when that's a deeper conversation, you need to go and cleanse the child. Because as mothers, if the child is true rape, then you need to cleanse.
But even this one, can't you cleanse the child if the father is not doing what is supposed to be done? Because I believe there's always a backup plan.
Yes, cleanse, kaka. Cleanse umundu ubambe aphume kuwe. Thank you very much. Cleanse mntasekhaya. Cleanse. Abantu that don't want to be responsible for their child, cleanse them out of your life.
Thank you.
Go to the river and cleanse them out of your life.
Percy, can I come in now?
I wish it was that easy. I wish you would see mhlawumbe uvele wayeka nje yonke into, But then he's present empilweni yomntwana, but he's just doing it secretly. And I heard that because right now it seemed like manje usekangenza side chick yakho or some sort of that. I don't want that. Okay.
What do you mean he's doing it secretly? How would you prefer he does it?
What I'm saying is, okay, you are saying go back like people that doesn't want to be in your child's life, ne? But my point is, this person, he does everything for the child, but he's doing it secretly. So, like, should we continue that life of him doing things secretly?
What do you mean secretly, my sister? What do you mean secretly? Who do you want?
By secretly, I mean whatever he does, the wife does not know or whatsoever. He send his stuff and
Why must you worry about the wife knowing what he's doing? Because he's doing at the end of the day, my sister.
Secret and you are allowing it.
That's what okay. That's what I'm saying. What must I do?
No problem. Thank you very much.
Wait,
I wouldn't.
No, I'm asking what should I do? Because
okay,
this
cool.
thing, I'm just saying, Guba, it's something that is happening. It's not like something maybe now, Dana who have like 5 years or whatever has been doing this. No,
It's
a recent thing, as I'm saying, and it's just starting to happen. And I'm asking myself, what should I do at this point? Because I don't know as well.
Okay, let Tabs advise you. Tabs will give you sound advice. I trust her.
Percy, Barake Mamia, I think now what you want to do is to shove one how into their throat, including the family. What you are going to do, you will introduce the child to the family, but he will never be accepted. Your ex-boyfriend knew very well, Horono, he has a child outside. He knows what is it that he's supposed to do, but you want to push him to do it the way you want it to be done, like any other. If he rejects your child, and I don't know why do people put in the thing of money to be equally to love. He can support the child and still hate the child. He can stay with the child in the house and still hate the child. Your responsibility is to protect your child. You need to get it somewhere in your mind because you will take the child there and you come back and say that they did not do things right for my child. My advice to you is that treat your child like a person who had a child with a person and the person vanished and not come back. Later on, he doesn't want you to come and destroy his marriage, or else he's going to block you and the child everywhere. And the worst part is that when the wife finds out, even that money, you will go to court for it. So I would advise you that protect your child. This man does not want your child Gutiavele, and the family does not have a responsibility for them to put or represent your child in the family. It is your husband. I can still have a child now in marriage, and my husband doesn't want to do what's this thing, culture in the family. While he's still his child and his blood, and we are in the same marriage. There are so many people, Percy, where you find that you are a wife in the house. They have given all the kids name, but one child was not given a name by the same husband that is the mother of the child. So do not shove the child into their throat, or else you will even lose your child.
Okay. No, I hear you, Siswami, and I get what you're saying 100%. But now see where the twist is. He's actually saying he wants the baby. He wants to take the baby, but I have to come out of it. Like the baby will be raised as their own child. So I don't really know, Uguba, is this thing you have to do with he doesn't want the child or whatsoever? Because if he doesn't want the child, why would he say to me, I'd rather give them the child and they'll raise the child as their own? And now I have to step back.
Terms and conditions applied. I'm going through the same thing. I've got umntwana who is a Xhosa. Ubabake uti I must travel all the way from Dublin to South Africa. Uti bamenzele isiko. Sithando sam, refuse. Don't do it. Don't. Don't.
Right.
Okay.
So that means in this case, there are those women, especially in the up north Kakwa, where if you have a child with that man, you just take that child to the woman who he's married to. Even if you meet him today, then they will raise him as theirs. If you are willing to do that, do that. And unfortunately, as part of culture, there's possibility that you take the child there and siyamsebenza, so that when he comes back to you, he gets sick. and you don't get access to him anymore.
That's
let's be yeah,
Okay,
never
so
now.
it's safe to say, let me just stay with my child, Jay, and forget about this whole thing.
That's my advice.
When I be
because
grateful, Ugutu Baba is there. We are support. Be grateful, Ugutu.
No, I'm actually not grateful for that. You rather just stay there because I can do things for my child as well. So I think he is like we are better off without him at this point. Let him just carry on with his family, and then I'll just do my own thing.
Stando, I have a question for you, my darling. Mia.
Yes, Mama.
Excuse me. When it comes to the betrayal of your man getting married to another woman while you just had a newborn baby and you didn't even know, have you dealt with that?
I'm still dealing with it. I'm still
When
dealing
it
with
comes
that.
to when it comes to the stages of grieving, where would you say you are? I think apparently there are 5 stages of grieving. Where do you think you are?
Well, I don't know where I am, but I've accepted. I've accepted, man. Honestly, like now I don't feel anything. To be honest with you, I've accepted. Okay, he chose her obviously because he loved her, so it's okay. And my own thing was just the child part because it was so confusing for me. Hey, you want the child? Do you want to keep on supporting the child, but you're doing it secretly? What's going on? Like that was only my confusion.
Okay, wait,
But,
Sandra
well,
Sam.
yeah,
I'm going to, sorry to cut you, my darling. I'm going to read the 5 stages of grieving so that we can identify where you are, so that you can understand. Or sometimes the concern is not even about the child. It's because we are always looking for something to pin how we are feeling on, so that we can dwell on it, we make it make sense, and we stay there. Okay? There is a denial stage where you are in shock, you are in disbelief, you cannot believe what this person actually did this, you know. This can be happening. Then there's anger, where you are frustration, you've got resentment, you are blaming yourself, you are blaming him, you are blaming Masigo, you are blaming everything and everyone. Then there's a bargaining stage, where you are saying, if only things were done differently, if only the wife knew about the situation, if only we could do this, if only we could do that. Then there's the depression stage. Mtasekhaya, I feel like you're mtanam. Then there's a depression stage where you've got deep sadness, emptiness, withdrawal, hopelessness, and what. Then the last part is the acceptance, which in my own opinion, you are still very much far away from. Where you accept that this is the reality of my life and you deal with it. So that's why I was saying, when it comes to the grieving part, where you grieve the relationship, where do you think you are right now? And the reason for that is because sometimes, let me just finish. Sometimes we take where we are, our stage of grieving, and we pinpoint it to one thing, you know. We want to give it a name. We want to dwell on that one place so that we can dwell there for longer. Then it makes it difficult for us to move on to the next one. Because I've got 2 kids with my ex-husband. We've been divorced for 5 years. I believe I've gone through all the stages of grieving, to a point where if he got married to somebody else and that person and they decided and they've got a good relationship even with my former in-laws, they decided they're gonna hide my kids from the woman and everything. I don't think I would receive it the way that you are receiving it right now. And the reason why I wouldn't receive it the same way as you is because the healing stage where I'm at right now, or grief stage where I'm at right now, is not where you are. That's why I want you to go back to dealing with your stages of grieving before we get to the child, the relationship itself. Where are you? And then I'm telling you, once you've gone through all of those, when you now come back to the child, how you see it, how you need to handle it, you will approach it differently. And it is highly impossible. I said this to one of our callers yesterday, that it is very difficult for you to be coming here and telling us about how you want to talk about saving other people, saving other things, doing other things, worrying about the father having the relationship with the children, while you are still in a pool. You are in a pool of depression. You are on the deep side of the pool. You are barely surviving. And when you are deciding, or you are going to abandon where you are, how you are feeling, the stage of grief where you are at, and you are going to focus on things which are outside of the pool. Deal with what is inside the pool right now. And when you are done with that, you will actually realize that some of the things that you want to handle while you are still inside this pool that you are at, you don't even have to handle them.
Okay, sis,
Okay.
sorry kancane ukudisturba before sis aphendula mina. Bengicela kubuza ukuthi when are we going to defend amadoda?
Yeah.
Because when I look at this thing, I think two others made a mistake. So there's no way to hide a baby just to cover for happiness yalomnye umuntu, ya the husband, and while the girl is suffering with the child alone. The truth must come out. The wife must know ukuthi endlini uhleli nomuntu lonjani. Because now we are painting a picture ukuthi uhleli with a good husband endlini, while outside
It's not our
he is
responsibility
doing
to make her realize the type of
naughty
husband she married, Mus. She
Yes,
chose that
my
husband.
sister, let's not protect the
Mina,
husband.
talking from
Let's not
experience,
protect the husband.
What do you mean
The wife
protect the
must know
husband, my
ukuthi
sister?
uhleli nenja endlini. Let's not protect the husband. The truth must come out because at the end of the day, if umntwana sekanakhula, he or she is going to blame the mother. Ukuthi umfihlile. Let them umfati athi reject, but at least the wife knows ukuthi kunomntwana ngaphandle than hiding.
At this point, I feel like the only reason why you want the wife to know is you want her to feel pain.
Must know. The wife must know the truth.
Okay, mangabe the
Uhlala
wife
nomuntu onjani.
okay,
It's not
guys,
like ufuna
okay,
ukuthi umntwana amthathe am-affect. But the next thing, the husband yomithisa lomnye umuntu somewhere aphinda amithise
It's not
nomunye.
our
So the
responsibility,
wife
my
must
sister.
know
That's
ukuthi
not our
uhlala
problem. If ulo husband uJonas, thina singenaphi mntasekhaya? Mnakwethu.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you, my
You
love. I
must know
hear you,
ukuthi
mate.
udila nomuntu uhleli nomuntu onjani endlini, uhleli nenja endlini.
Manje mina sithandwa sami, wait. If today I decide to marry my husband, Nina, as the world and the community, do you feel like it's your responsibility to tell me the type of dog I've married, or mina I will find out ngokwami ukuthi yenja lenja? Why nithatha izinto zami nizenze responsibility yenu nina? Why is it your responsibility to tell me the dog I've married? What if I will find out when I have to find out?
Because
Okay, can I-
maybe atholakale pregnant, your cousin, your sisters, your relative, you must know ukuthi uhlala nendoda enjani endlini. Don't cover
Okay,
for the man.
Okay, sis. Okay,
I
so
think,
all right.
I think we need order now, guys. Guys, let's
can
do
I-
this. We're going
can I
to
please
start
say
at the
something?
bottom after Mia. We're going to go to Sbaso and then she mutes after
Don't go
that.
straight to the wife, but there's a certain way ukuthi uthumela abantu abadala.
No. Okay, hear me out. I do not want to talk to the wife. Like that's why I never even spoke to the wife until now. And Uguti Abe, as the type of person that she's married to, it's not my responsibility. It's not my part for her to. She will find out on her own. And sometimes maybe her story will be different than mine. You never know. But I wanted to speak to you, Sissy. Okay, about the grief stages. Okay, so this man. Like in that relationship, it wasn't great, my sister. So it wasn't great, to be honest with you. He have always been a Jonasi, you understand me? So I'm not really had to buy, okay, I'm not married to him, or I wish to buy, like I was the one married, because he shot me flames, So I'll not say that I have healed. I'll be lying to myself if I say I have healed whatsoever. What hurt me the most, the whole thing. What hurt me the most, the whole thing was the betrayal, was the way he did his things. I feel like maybe if he told me, Uba, you know what, I've decided to go and marry, like if he set me down and say, I'm gonna get married to whatsoever and whatsoever, I think it was gonna feel better. But for him to actually do that after I've just like given birth to our child, and then he's now going to get married.
Was your
That
pregnancy
a
the question?
painful
I think
part
there's a
for me.
question from the comments which is saying, was your pregnancy planned?
Yes, guys, we've been dating for this person for a longest time, to be honest with you. So it was planned, because if ever I didn't want to get pregnant, or also if he didn't want to have a child, we wouldn't. We managed to not have a child all these years. You understand me? But we got at a certain point whereby we said, okay, we are ready for the child. So that was what was the painful part for me. Okay, you should have just let me be, you know what, without a child. You should not have, gotten to this stage of, we are now having a child, for you to realize you want to marry someone else. So for me, it was betrayal. And yes, seeing a therapist just since from that time, really, when I gave birth. So I must say, I see a lot of denial. No, I'm not in denial, guys. I'm not in denial. I've accepted he chose whoever he chose, and it's okay. And I'm trying to move on also. And I'm not even gonna skip any stage. I'm gonna go through it all. I mean, that's the only way to do it. So yeah, I just needed to hear advices from people about the child. What do you guys think is best? If maybe I wanted to talk to the wife, I would have went to the wife. Or if I wanted to, I was gonna go with the child there. No. I wanted to hear advice from people, from different people, not from family, just to hear. Because I feel like from family, maybe some will be just protecting your feelings. So I just needed to hear raw truth from people who don't know me. You understand? To tell me, see, what do you guys think? So thank you very much, ladies. I think your advices were great. I think I'll just continue with my therapy and just raise my child. And the good part is I'm at a place whereby I can afford to raise my child as well without his support. So I just feel like maybe blocking him is the only way. Not blocking him on the phone, like just taking him out of the way is gonna be the best for me and my baby.
But mangabe uya support umntwana, don't reject him, please.
No, but that's what baffles me. But okay, what's the use of him supporting? Like, I don't want that confusion, and I feel like it's gonna be confusing my child as well. So if you have already chose his own family, so I feel like you should just continue with the family. Nami, I'll deal with my own pain and
Living
you
with
and my
regrets,
child.
akukho mnandi, darling. Living with regrets, akukho mnandi. Remember, lo muntu lo entitled to his own opinion nama-decisions wakhe. I'm sorry ukuthi uye wagcina sekashade omunye umfazi despite wena. You understand? Thola ukuhila, the family iyamazi umntwana ngithi sana. And usasupport.
Yeah, the family knows the child. Yeah.
Yes. When I switch off umfazi wakhe wamanje, like
Umfazi vele, I don't speak with the wife. I've never spoke with the wife, and I was not even planning to
keep it like that, and then
with the wife.
answer support ngwana hadla amenzela ungabi in between ngiyacela.
Okay.
Isikhathi sizofeka whereby azogcina athatha umntwana ayomintroduce kumfazi or mangabe nawe ufuna ukuba khona uzicelele, but nje kwamanje sithanda sami ibond yakhe ayibuilda nobaba yakhe ngicela nje uyiyeke kanjalo wena qhubeka uhile. I'm sorry ukuthi ugcina angathuzanga wena.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate you, Sposa. Thank you so much, Sbazo. Yes, thank you. Is there anybody else who wants to say something else to add on, or we are moving on to the next person? Hey, people, the way people are so impatient. Yo, talk to us, darling. Talk to us, darling.
Oh, okay. My story is similar to Umiya, but then in my case, Baba Mtanam is supporting the child, and then Gubo, Abaz, only the friends know. So the reason I was saying to her, Ugusi Angazis Mufaz, is because mostly, other people are wicked. Utlava Akenya. Because we do not know what that woman is capable of. And like me, in my case, okay, washata, and I believe Uti, the reason again is because it's protecting the child, because Udula Arak Kenya of which I do not know why he's saying that. But I believe that one day when the time is right, he will introduce Umtuana Gwabanya, even though the child next month is turning 3. Yes.
So you have made peace, my dear. You have made peace.
Yes, because I was in a denial stage, Nami, trying to think with I young tanda, and then I'll make my excuses with others one and but I saw Raiman Muto hangrat, like the only thing I tell him, Kuri Utlanzal Pizza, get a jumping castle, and then after that was so like I want to get a style like anto a seek.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I hear you, my darling. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So Grace, there's a question. Grace is gone. Gracious is gone because we wanted to ask. They were asking Uri Gracious. So when you married you dated a married man and you made a baby with that married man. Okay. Who do we have? Tina Standasam. When I sure you are here for advice, to advise our people.
Sam, you did your wings him. That's a kind of job.
Okay.
Mama, I'm going to Grace, but you date.
I just Uphumile uGrace.
Ngase uyaya endodeni echatileyo. Umdala ufike umithe. Mamela mbeseka ngicela ukubuza andiyakwazi awuhleka. Ukhona xa ithi umfazi wami ligeza, my wife is a crazy woman. Are you there? We sleep in separate rooms. Are you there? Danko, so I yabona le inkinga futhi ubulima. I'm so sorry to say this. You cannot get to the point ukuthi ujola nendoda eshadile and then you get pregnanted by him. Like really? Come on. And then uzobuya la uzokhala ayibo bakithi sineke.
I'm gonna make a baby with a married man, yes.
You know what ngizokushay ibunu lezo zakho.
Tina, hi Gavine. Mina, the problem was that 2020 I had a miscarriage, ngaluza my twins. So when we started dating, this guy, also I was broken. That's why when we had the child, azange ngibe nenkinga, but I know ukuthi ngirong. That's why even no girl much, she doesn't know of existence yami nomntwana. So
And how's the relationship between, is the baby having a good relationship with the father? Are there other siblings? Are there family members? How are you handling all of that?
None. So before Unganaka, he has other 3 kids, and then there's my son.
He has other 3 kids with the wife?
No, there's the one that he got while he was at school, and then the 2 with the wife, and then there's me. So yeah, but even him laying Manaka, I would say that's what it gives me.
Johanna,
Gracious, my darling, can I ask you a question?
Gracious.
Is your baby daddy a vendor man by any chance?
No, he's in the bed.
Oh, his behavior is very suspicious for vendor people.
No. The vendor liman developed kima twin.
WhatsApp group said thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you, Gracious. We appreciate your honesty.
Thank
Jesus.
Okay, we've
I
got
think we need to take Kutse.
Kutse.
Kutse, yeah?
Evening, ladies.
Evening, darling.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these stories, yeah, they are just showing us that there's really no formula. I think it goes back to what you were saying, Madam Speaker, to say those who are married, man, they should be loyal to their spouse. I mean, they go through a process, they get advice, they are the ones, they are tempting us.
Yes, all of this problem would be solved. If married people could just stay loyal, all of these things would not be happening.
They took vows. They knew what they were doing. It's a process. So what are they doing? Why are they mixing us up now? Because you see, the problem is, you also catch, obviously. I mean, but gracious, they are human. They come and sell you good stories. Even if a person did not say, my wife and I are sleeping in separate rooms, they can just come in another angle. And really, if you are lonely or you don't have a partner, you will obviously catch.
I could be having unfinished business with your ex, who is my high school sweetheart, and we want to finish our business. It's got nothing to do with you.
I understand. So these people should just be loyal to their spouses, especially Amadota. You, Amadota, was fooled.
What if they are tired now? What if the person is in marriage and he's tired of what he has in marriage and he wants to leave?
Then they must just be honest with themselves to say, I'm tired, or communicate with their partner to say, are we opening this marriage or what? So are they honest? The problem is lying. Actually, most of our problems they stem from lies.
Because me personally, I wouldn't mind doing an open marriage, yes?
All men lie. All men lie.
But we should not be lenient. But we should not be lenient to married men because they are married.
We power them, we cover them as abafazi because thina abethu sikhuliswe kusho nimntazi imbokodo. Hey, mina ngifuna imbokodo mla sekhandi, right?
And whatever he's trying to impress
Thank you.
the other women
Fact.
was built. It's a joint effort. Ngaphandle komfazi akananto.
Uzocela mina ngifuna ukubuza abogela ukuthi uma ethi we are sleeping in different rooms, are you there?
I don't even care what you are
Well,
doing in your house.
Athi,
Bantakwethu.
lalela sako sami, uma ethi 6 o'clock.
You just detach.
The thing is, I think my problem is where I'm at right now. I don't take boys seriously. I don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth. In fact, out of 100%, what they say, I only believe 10%. Like when I look at them, even when they're acting like the best thing since sliced bread and everything.
No 6.
That's into ifunayo uphume kanje awukhethi mavili.
Angibathathi serious labantu laba, like, and in fact I look at them like they're crazy. Like, you really think you are the shit?
Amanga.
I don't take them seriously, Shem.
Mina msizwe umsheka ngithi ngithekela uMaserati ngihlela endlini. Maserati darling ngihlela endlini.
Hayi Shem.
Kanti umuntu uhlala kibo eroomini. Ubheme festere amadoda ngamanyala
I'm going to take you off now.
Hayi Utina is ungovernable, guys.
Hayi uthina.
No, I've been looking for Sly all along, hey?
Where is Sly?
Sly, where are you? Where's Sly? Sly, where are you? I'm taking you out.
Yeah,
Let's
but
move
I
to
think
Ngomezulu.
the most important things is for us ladies to continue sharing these stories, because it seems like we are going to get into the same trap if we don't hear, we don't get advice, we don't even learn from other people. It doesn't really have to happen to you, Uguti Uzamitela, a married man. It has already happened. When we've heard these stories, then we should just watch out from now on, because wow, Amadoda was stand.
Michelle is asking, so should we get married, yes or no?
Is it worth it? Maybe we should have a discussion to say, is it
Let
worth
me
it
tell
now?
you, this is me.
Michelle.
You see me, guys, let me tell you. Okay, Mina, let me tell you. I've rejected 2 marriage proposals since I've been divorced. 2. And I'm saying, I don't take men seriously. But would I get married to a man? Yes, I would get married to a man. Why would I get married to a man? If I am benefiting from that marriage, if that marriage is going to empower me and I'm not talking about empowering me by giving me a ring and a dignity in the community. No, I am building an empire, bazalwane. And if this empire, this man who is next to me is complementing my empire, I'm making more of everything, I'm building, I'm contributing towards the community, towards my community, towards my whatever that I'm doing. If this man comes and amplifies that, I would definitely get married to a man. But what will I not do? I will not take men seriously, bazalwane. The way I used to take men seriously, I will never read. Will I stop cheating? I don't think so. Because I will not hold myself. If I like someone who is not my husband, I will definitely jowl them. So I would get married again, but this time around, I would not take men seriously.
Sanmalan.
Yebo, mama.
No. Now it's time for Ngomezulu. Can you put in your story, Ngomezulu?
Hi everyone.
Hi, darling.
Yes, I was once married and divorced, but it's been a long time. I don't wish to get married again.
Why?
Because what I think as men, they are playing games always.
Okay.
There are nice men out there, but there are very few. But most of them, they are playing games. Even single ones and married ones, they are the same, according to me.
So why can't we also play games? Maybe we can learn from men. Life is not supposed to be taken as seriously as we are taking it. Marriage, we are not supposed to put on our shoulders and carry it like a mtwalwa zahara, the way we are carrying it. Maybe they are teaching us something, that in this life we are here to enjoy. And if you are enjoying in a marriage, stay. If you are no longer enjoying, leave. Maybe we can learn from men. Maybe.
Leave it alone. Let her continue. Uzobona wena. Umuthi, you dump them. They don't want to be dumped. They don't want to be accountable for anything.
Because
continue before.
Because Mina, when I get into a relationship, any relationship that I've ever been into, I give it 100. Mara, when I now see what young Joyela Lumfana, Yamta 200 one back. But if I give you the 100 and I see Uti Aishem Mumtanabantu is trying, Aishem Nami, I try. Mina, how I react towards a man is inspired by how he reacts towards me. Is inspired by his actions.
umfazi uthanjiswa what you call it, izenzo zendoda. Like, we are so numb, we are so easy to love.
Yeah, so if
They
I
don't
enter there and I
understand.
realize, hi, well, this is the FIFA World Cup, let's kick the ball, let's play. But if I enter there and I see how this is a courtroom order, let's be orderly.
But Lena, you don't read the word, man. The word did not say a woman love a man. Where did you get the instruction to love men?
We are not saying we are loving them. We are saying they will lead us. As the leader, they will tell us whether we are in a FIFA World Cup or if we are in court.
A man must love you.
Thank you. You know what my mom said? May her soul rest in peace. Ati Tina, never fall in love with a guy that is not in love with you first. Ongakuthandi mntanami, makakuthande kuqala before umthande wena.
Bese uyamthanda, bese uyaqhela, bese uqhele kaka after.
Tina, leave the love part. You get love, man. You like. So that by the time when you dislike, you just dislike and move.
Ndiyathanda mntasekhaya ndikuvulela nebhathi mntasekhaya ne-all and bath and everything. Ndikhupha nezihlangu zasemsebenzini yini na.
Nina ninama-trauma ninama-abandonment issues nicinga ukuba yi-love. Akusiyi-love. Nini therapy nina.
That's what I'm telling them, that you just like and dislike. Now this is why you love and hate. And now, Yabo, Mgomezulu hates men now. What do we do because of the salt will come at night? Where do you dispose your salt, Mgomezulu?
Let me tell you something. You know what men are doing? They date you for 3 months. After 3 months, they've changed. They met another one. That's how they are.
Auntie Tina, what is stopping us from meeting another one also? Mina, that's my question. What is stopping us from learning from men ukuthi umuntu mekubhora phuma kuye thola omnye ongakubhori? Yini le ngaka singafuna ukuyifunda?
It's that thing of saying that liskarata banna more and the men must love you more. That's why re palelwa, because we love them.
Emapili aishiwa comment ya skhuwa. Muthu aishiwa skhuwa are we are emotionally crafted unlike men. What is emotionally crafted? Don't come with your big English, my sister, to try and sound woke. Tell us what you are saying. What are you saying? Yini le dysfunctionality esinayo as abafazi, which makes us to do stupid things and emotionally uncrafted. What's that?
So and now they are crying because of their men don't have emotions.
Thank you. It's
That's why we're emotionally crafted.
Let me tell you what they do international, Madam Speaker. And they target the single mothers. Because of the benefit, they know you've got a house, you're international, like you're working and everything. Baza kutargeta mntasekhaya jonga uzoba ngunoma helele, afike ngebeetroot, afike ngebhotile mntasekhaya, ye whatever that ubhuti ayiselayo, jonga uza kutya black and blue be beetroot, athi ngaphansi nangaphezulu uzosala ungunoma helele kusasa axelele uba I've got a girlfriend.
Let me tell you, mina abafana ne. Let me tell you what I do to boys. Do you remember, guys, the live I did in January where I was reading you guys a message from a boy who said I used him? Mina ne.
Yes.
Umfana who comes to me and says, oh, my kids, acho abantwana bam ndithi, first and foremost, ngicela 6,500 per child. My ex-husband is giving me that much ne, for the children. So if ufuna ukuba ubaba abantwaneni bam ndiyayicela leyo 6.5 per child. If you can't give me that, cela ungangilinge uthi abantwana bam utho abantwana bakagang. Abakagang laba bantwana laba. Awuzoba mntwana kagang ngomlomo. So for as long as their father is there, and not only is he giving me that money, but he's also on a video call. That right now they're busy talking there on the video call. If you can't do that with them, don't be abashooting an ex labantwana laba. So you coming here thinking you are going to tambisa me by saying, oh, my kids, oh, my babies, where are my babies? My babies are abantwana bakaba. Anginamntwana mina. Let him ali puti. Oh, Jesus.
Komezulu, are you done?
No, what I can say is the man, if you're dating a man, you must be sure what you want from a man. Don't just date for fun. Money, number one. friendship, more friendship from a man. If he doesn't give you friendship, let him go.
If friendship, yeah, I mean, I've got childhood friends, man. I've got friends. I don't need that thing. I mean, I only need the money, the orgasm, and just the hello, baby, what are you wearing? That's all I need. You look cute. Send me a selfie. That's what I need. I don't need a friend, my sister. Because as my friend, I can't even tell you my secrets. You understand me? Let's not pretend for each other here. We are pretending too much. Oh, my husband is my best friend. Oh, you are my best friend. Excuse. Okay, I'm done.
Cela ukunibalisela ngoJonas wami.
Thetha sona lam.
AyiNgoJonas wami. UJonas umfazi wakhe. Nasoze uxolo siba mina mntaze soze joka newuba ndiyanxiba i-underpants ndinxiba uzoyibona ezulwini mntasekhaya soze nangepati kaMandela. Because uzawushera mntase ube excited uthi my man does this uza kubetha.
Ow, tabs removed. Tina. Where's ba?
UJonas umfazi wakhe.
I again wakho.
On a 9-year-old nam who's been married for 10 years. That 9-year-old is still yet unknown.
To this day.
To this day. To this day. Oh, yeah, Puma Indaba. I relocated. There's a Thailand, ne? Njengoba ndise Thailand. Umntana uyacommunicate notatakhe ngendlela zakhe. WhatsApp mos abasa communicate through mna. The woman, I think, wabona something about a trip or whatever, I think, to Thailand, and she thought uba nako umntu esiwa kwi-vacations ngemali yakwakhe ntoni. Did the man not lie? Yathi ke indoda emfazeni wakhe. No girl lona ewe sasizwana, and the next thing mina wangitshela say umntana ena 7 years ethi unomntwana nam, and mina ngathi mangimbuza ukuthi why bekathi all along, and then when I asked for a DNA test yena wabaleka waye Thailand. That's the story he spin with the
wife
spouse. Uba ndim lo owabaleka nje masendise Thailand nje ndandibaleka ne-DNA kahle.
Ayibo. Manje, how did he get to have a relationship with the child since, well, the DNA he never got?
Ayaziwa leyo, the guy bought a whole new phone. Communicator nomntana efonini aba-communicator xa esemsebenzini. Aka-communicate xa esendlini nange-weekends.
And how is the child now? How? Because I believe that the child is old enough. We've been speaking about this child for a long time, guys. If you guys don't know this story, Usisi will find out after she fall pregnant. The guy is actually married. For those who are saying, why do you fall pregnant with married men? Some men can hide it. And she broke up with him. So how is the child taking it? Because the child is grown now.
My son is grown. He's talking, he's communicating with his father bona directly, because mnandasho nathi umntana ngithengela i-gadget nanku uyacommunicate naye ngo-WhatsApp watshintsha inamba wathi utshintshe inamba. I just heard from his sister yakhe bayi it's a whole new phone iyokucommunicate nalo mntwana because the wife cannot find out about that. Nabo ke shem bayamprotect ugirl because abafuni alahle ubhuti wabo.
Shem, ihlanyala kubo uba nakekelela i-problem yabo, shem. They don't want to lose the cake.
Umageshi wakhona lo oyaziyo indaba kuye lo oyimane ifihla amane ezane stories ezithile ngoba I believe uba naye uye lo mane convince pha imali lamntana lo nathi asikho sure noba ngowakhe naye lo zangafune nge-DNA test, instead wavele wahamba waye Thailand. Mhlambe wayibaleka loo nto ke mhlawumbe akekho sure. Lo yena is stealing money from his own pocket when he's supposed to support my child, because angeke iphume apha emalini yasendlini. Funeka iphume ngamakona imali
intshontshwa iphuma iya ngapha emntwaneni wakhe.
Mara okusalayo, the child was
Uzawufind
conceived
out
in the
again.
during the marriage, mos.
Yes, hansi ndithi usezawufind out ake usisi mayemane find out izinto. Izawumane zifind out bit by bit. Ade ayibone ke into I don't know. Mna futhi andinandaba naloo nto. Ndiziphilele ilife yam nomntanam. I can do without him. He can do without him. Yena maye decide uyadecide uba uyayisenda, if akayisendanga futhi andiyibusi.
So, Mara, I was still
Because-
saying, ukuthi umntwana, when you have conversations with the child, how is the child feeling and taking this whole thing of being a secret child?
I've explained it. I've never explained emntaneni yam uba this is the situation, you are a secret. I just told him, but no, tatakho kaloku uhlala apha ehlala khona with due to umsebenzi akwazi uba apha nathi sesise-Thailand ngoku, but you are still talking to him, mos. Even if you send a message ngoku ayiphendule kusasa, even also now the difference in hours iba yiloo nto, but uyazazi umntana uba ungumntana kamama. Leyo mhlawumbi yoba yi-mushroom ke sesiya emngcwabeni ngoba ayi ngokwekhula ke akave fana naye. Yo! Bebekhula ufana. Umntanam ukhule efana nam. Uyatshintsha.
Yeah, ne, hayi ke. Sizawuthini?
Sara wam ke lo boys
Oh,
wam.
Nkosi.
Sara.
Oh, Nkosi. Oh, Nkosi. Hayi. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Siyabonga. It's good to hear from you after such a long time. Nonjabulo, nonjabs. Talk to us, my darling.
How are you guys, ninjani?
Hayi nje siyaphila, siyancenga.
To be quite honest, I feel like there was other lady who was here before, ne? Which
Okay.
I feel like sometimes we give men so much power to disrespect us, ne? And why I say that, Utiena, what does when he tells you Utiena, we sleep in separate rooms, whatever, as other men will come into your life, ne? I like Jay things about he's actually Uti, I'm married or whatever. Right? And then I'll talk about another situation. Umuntu can come into your life and be like, no, I love my wife, everything is well, everything is going well in our relationship, but I still love you. Mina ngimuntu wesintu and my culture requires me ukuthi ngibe nesithembu. Yabona? That's a person ukutshela ngaloko and akhona who likes to refer to the Bible and everything. Siphila vele kuma last days vele. You understand? And the Bible vele iyasho nakhona vele ku-Isaiah.
My sister, you keep disappearing and reappearing. What's going on?
So moya ku-Isaiah vele ne Isaiah 4 verse 1 iyasho ukuthi in the last days.
Hi, my sister. You keep cutting. She's gone. Okay, we've got Unati.
Molweni, I don't know if ndiyavakala.
Yes, we can hear you, darling.
Thank you very much. Oh, I've been listening and I've been absorbing. And what surprises me is how we cover for men and how we always hold them into high esteem, whereas seemingly from experiences, as I've heard from many women, they don't look at us the same way. In my opinion, maybe I will be someone that will come with something like, I don't know, most people that I talk to, it's like I'm coming with something that is impossible. I think we need to redefine relationships for our own generation,
Yeah.
number one. And we should not, because I think the confusion will be, we come with this idea from the Bible, we come from this idea from culture, we come from this idea from wokeness, we come from, like, these ideas are now clutching and we are all confused. I think there was a comment here that I liked. I think the comment was, so you guys don't believe in marriage. Then does that mean the kids will not grow up with both parents? I think that is my stand. And then before we can even answer that question, in my opinion, what does that mean for those parents, first and foremost? And we have established that most men lie. We've established that. I've been lied to. I'm 42 years old. I'm a widow. I've been lied to as well, by men. And then now, because I'm a widow, I'm a single mother. But my fear, the reason why I listen to these conversations is for my kids, especially the boy child.
Yeah.
Like the world that I'm looking at, like where are we going? We can be casualty now, we are adults. Maybe one day we are going to sleep and be no more. But what about the kids? What's going on? Yes, we can speculate and say, it's because the world is ending. Da 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 da. But what if the world is not gonna end for the next 300 years? Then what about the next generations? And I think I listened to one pastor one day. I know pastors are not popular, but I listened to one pastor. He was talking about the modern woman and the traditional men in the church, why they clash. For example, I'm very established. I'm not rich, but I'm established. I've got my own things. And I've been handed, even in the church, by these men. They will come and then they will, play this game. They will think that I don't know, like they will be nice to my son. They don't know that they're dealing with a healed woman. Where as much as there were issues between my late husband and I, but my son knows the love of a father, even not just from my late husband, from my uncles, from my brothers, and all of that. Then they will come and think that I'm looking for a father for my son. And then I will see it coming. And then there's also this syndicate, men that will come and say, adopt me and all of those things. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you come to me and then you are saying, because I'm established, I have my own house, I have my own car, I'm working, adopt me. Like, as a man, how do you feel about yourself? Do you get my point? And then also you will have those that will pretend, like they will hide things. And then you are in, and now it's also your problem as a woman. Why did you get pregnant by a married man? Why all of these questions that we ask women? And we are taking a pattern from our mothers because they never held these men accountable.
Yeah.
I know now when I had problems in my marriage, when my husband was still here, the worst thing that my family would advise me would be a good wife. And then I would ask questions, what does that mean? Why is it up to me? Yes, I am Christian. Yes, I love Jesus. But I have a problem with the doctrine and the religion that people preach that it's all up to a woman. I do not believe that. I don't believe that there is a God in heaven that will make men to be less accountable. In my opinion, I do believe that it's up to men. I believe men can say no. 100%. Men can say, I am married, I've seen men.
Yes,
And
because
there's a
because
lot
I'm
of
thinking
men.
to myself, if you could share a man right now, even not a man who is not married, would he just say, "Oh, I'm tempted"? Would he fall for you if you share a man now? But or it's only him who shares you, and then now all of a sudden, oh, he's tempted. Ja, ni for me.
That's
Can I ask
truth
a
also.
question, madam?
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, why are you building your life around the choices that are possible that another human being can make that we have no absolute control over? Get married if you want, but it's not a fairy tale. Be realistic.
What is being realistic, my sister?
I have a problem with reality, Swamuna. I have a problem with no, not necessarily. I think my English is bad. Let me rephrase my English, the sentence. I have a problem with what we have adopted with our society as the reality.
But
Ne?
it's
I don't know if that makes
reality.
sense.
But
Can I please explain it, Swam, please? Can you give me that chance, please? I beg of you. The reality from what I am hearing, is that there is people mostly that the generations before us that have defined reality from themselves, and most of them are telling us the truth. It never worked for them, that pattern. It only worked because of the systems that were against them, mostly females, ne? But now we are females, we are of a different caliber. When I say of a different caliber, we have rights, like we can work, you can have your bank account without a man, you can raise your kids, but also kids, naturally, they need the father and mother. But now you bring that old reality, as you say, so I'm inside this generation. I think if you heard me first, I said, can we define, like for us, this generation, I'm 42 years old now. I am yet to hear someone saying, can we define our reality within the modern society? Whether you are saying you are Christian in the modern society, can we define that? Can we define what is submission, for an example? Ne? Can we say what is the responsibility of a man? What is the responsibility of a husband? For an example, I had this conversation at work because I love these debates. I said, there's another conversation that will say, I don't need a man. I think there was a lady that was saying, I don't need him. And I was screaming that, yes, we might not need him, but the child might need him for whatever reason, because we are not children, we do not know, and we are not children of today. So we don't know why children of today might need their fathers. So if now we have all these things, for me, they are very confusing, they are mixed and all of that. And then now, if men would say, like Madame was saying, I need legacy, though she didn't phrase it like that. I have this life that I'm building. Please bring something that will help me to advance in this life I'm living. So for me personally, I am a legacy builder. Like I need a man, when you are giving me your blueprint, give me your legacy. Where are we going? You know, where are we going? What do you want to build? What do you want your kids to see? What do you want the next generation to say about daddy? And then am I buying into that? If you say you want to marry me, like you were saying, Madam, after my husband passed on, I think it's been 3 years, I turned down 2, like serious men. Because I knew for a fact when I asked them those questions, what does a woman mean to you? Like I am a woman, female, but what does that mean to you? You want me to be a wife? What does that mean to you?
Free
They could not answer
labor.
those
I
questions.
want to get benefits and not pay for anything and get everything for free.
They don't want to answer that. And then I say to them, okay, I love the city life because I'm currently living in a small city in the Eastern Cape, East London. But you are a village man. Then don't you think we will clash? Because I don't like the village life. Do you see my point? So don't you think you are going to force me because culture has taught you that I need to? And I told him, I'm not going to bend. I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say, let's compromise this thing. Let it be, not necessarily 50-50, but let it be our thing where we work together. And I also asked him, don't you think you are going to be less of a man? Because you're a traditional man when you go home and then your wife is not there for other things. Because she wants to go to the beach and wear a bikini and like December holidays for us Xhosas. Don't you think that will make you look less of a man, with other men? But they don't want to answer those questions and they don't want to take that responsibility. Maybe the ones that I've encountered. That is just my stance. Let us redefine what it means for us. If we say, because I do want to get married, I still believe in marriage, not just for the kids, but because I love and all of that. But can we try by all means, as this generation, take accountability and say we've messed up here and there? I don't know if men will come to the party and say, yes, if you
They are
want
not
a woman
coming.
like me, can you handle me?
They are not coming, va? What are busy up?
Can I come in? Okay,
Hey, I'm gonna mute now, ne? I'm listening though, sorry.
Now my take, sister, is that to me, there are things that are a natural order of things, right? And there are things that are just socialization, right? The natural order of things is that you are born a baby, you grow to be a toddler, you grow to be a preteen, a teen, an adult. That is nature. It will always unfold like that. Whether you live in the South Pole or the North Pole, it always unfolds like that. But marriage, guys, is a social construct. It's not the rule of nature. It's a social construct. So until we understand that there's a space where human beings make a conscious choice. When I said reality, I mean that you have this construct in your head that you want marriage to be this. No one owes you that. You won't die if you go to your grave single. You won't die. You'll still be the beautiful creature that God created you to be. You won't die. Whatever choice you make, you won't die. It shouldn't be that we sit in extended conversations on how to make marriage work. What life are we living, guys? What life? Do you think men spend time having these discussions?
No.
How to be? No, they don't. The only tips they gave each other is how to cheat better
Hey.
and not be caught, and how to cover for each other. So center yourself in your life. You are not a failed human being because you didn't get married. You know, like people who say kids who grow up without dads. Unfortunately, mine was not here, but not by choice because he passed away, right? So sometimes I find it as it was not nice losing my dad young, but I feel like it made me a very strong woman because I grew up in that household without that father figure. And I would always, even as a kid, I would always find, let me call it submission, as a very, very odd thing. And I knew as a little girl that I will never put myself in a situation like this. Never. Because I never had that modeled to me. By the time Kitlalefa, my mom was a single mom raising us, was a widowed woman, raising us, doing her best by herself. No man came higher than the plastic at least the grocer. And she raised us well. So that's where I learned. That was my experience. And I can never impose that experience on anyone. So I've always known, I've got a strong character. I've been super independent, even as a kid. So I see what men want. And I know that's not me. Why am I upset that I'm not the type of girl that men want to marry? Why must I go marry John and force John to be this thing that I want him to be? It's a social construct. It's not a rule of nature. It's like people who choose to have a small circle of friends. Some people love many friends. You know, you're not gonna die. Don't let men be the center of you wake up on yo guys, like it's like your oxygen. Let's stop. It's nice to fall in love. There's nothing wrong with loving. But it can't be the main driver of existence. Thank you, host.
Thank you, darling. We appreciate you. We appreciate your input. Yeah. I think now I've heard her. Tabs, what is Tabs doing? Tabs, I don't fit like Tabs, what remember?
It's okay. Okay, I fetsa go computer for the first time.
Hey.
My BEE born after technology. What happens? No. Hi.
Anywho, anyhow, who is Sly? I think it's your time to shine, my dear.
No, I'm here to close Katapelo.
Oh, we love you.
Because le bita man. Yes.
Yo.
Bita.
Oh.
So I'm here to take out those things. Yes.
Okay, no, we appreciate you, my sister. We thank you. No, Njabulo, did you finish your trail of thoughts or you are back to finish off? Because you were quoting us Jeremiah. That's you were talking about Jeremiah.
Oh, sorry, Shami, my network issue there.
Is it Jeremiah? Is it Isaiah?
Isaiah 4 verse 1.
It's in Isaiah 4 verse 1.
In the last days, one man, by 7 women, they will fight to be called by his name and say, I will do everything for Wayne. We understand. That's what the Bible says. But summarize from that. Reality, you meet a man. Let's say like you meet this married man. I'll be honest with you. I have a wife. I love my wife. But I'm also in love with you. I'm a traditional man. I can make you my second wife. So I understand. But one thing I've seen with the other lady who joined, I see, how do you feel when a man tells you, Uti, we sleep in separate rooms? They are very honest about their situations at home. It's okay, my situation is like this and like this. Well, now we are about okay, but at the end of the day, people forget Uti, they born up the wives. About flagging out the abo being accountable for their own things. I am able to win as a wife before I me as a side chick and be like, hey, Njabulo, why are you sleeping with my man? But the very same man came to me proposing and say, Njabulo, I love you in A, B, and C. I'm willing, even the Bible, understand? So if me, I'm like one person who's been, I believe
in that is Tembini. I don't think there's anything wrong. Must say for when if the man was not honest with the wife, they say, Pamela, babe, in future, a man will know what I love women. In future, there is a possibility of his team. Imagine, why are you blaming the side chick and saying the side chick is the one destroying? Why are you getting pregnant with a married man? But the married man should be accountable for why and as a you understand? I don't owe the wife any loyalty. And then number two, now I'm looking at where now I'm benefiting. If the man will say, I will marry you. So I'm saying no to marriage because I must think about the wife. As long as the woman is honest, I love you. I love my wife. And I'm going to team. Respectfully, now I'm saying why I came vice versa. So I'm understanding to why two women about they feel this thing of yeah, why is the man actually from the beginning? Why is it the one baby accountable and say, okay, if I hate my man and she tell I leave that marriage, why you gonna stay and fight other women in a team yourself? I think if I was in that situation, I would never live with a man. I'll make an example. I was in a relationship for 8 years with the father of my child. I did everything. I moved from Cape Town to Rustenburg to stay with this man. I submitted. I love this man. Wangi Cholela had kids in our relationship. But still, I'm gonna be submissive. Yo, like I loved Wabengane so much, But this person, for me loving him so much, it gave him the right to take because I'm so desperate for this thing called marriage, you understand? So give me I'm gonna marry you. Okay, I keep my lobolo, right? Mara lama lobolo I keep hang because he loves you. Keep it I don't want you far, but I don't want you near at the same time. You understand? For you to be seen by other men. While he's living his best life. You understand? So it's when I made a conscious decision, okay, I had my baby when I was 13, now she's 3. I was like, I can't live in Pilo. I'm always crying, wondering, when is he coming back home? Like, you understand? So it's when I was like, in this situation, it's not about the other girls. But I'm getting in a relationship knowing we understand? So why am I angry now if Lomudu Peter he's living his truth, you understand, on a daily basis? So why should I fight and try to make him something that is not? Why are you calling side chicks? Why are you doing this to my man? And every day I must find my man accountable. Am I staying with the Jonas and accepting him for who he is? Or am I leaving the relationship? You understand? Because it's when I took a decision, okay, as much as I love this father of my child, at that time I'm saying, I don't know what's the plan. I left. I moved back in Pumalang. I came back home. I started from zero, with my parents and everything. It was started embarrassing at my age coming back home. But I knew, I can't be fighting other women. He's living his truth. You understand? So now I came to a conclusion. It was okay, if let's say, I meet a guy, I want to marry you. I feel like in life, I put other people first in every decision. I always wanted to people's approval. Why would someone say if I do this? If I will be approached by a man, a married man, I love you, I want to get married, I want to finish team. If that feels right for me, and I'm gonna do it.
No wonder was defending a Bible verse. La manyala akho sisi wa defending a Bible verse wena.
No.
Udefenda manyala
No,
sisi.
no, I'm saying. Why are we fighting in reality? I don't wanna lie.
Listen, Nonja. Listen, my sweet pie. Okay, so I want you to live with the correction.
Okay.
It says Christ is the husband to the church.
Yes.
And it describes 7 different types of churches. And Bible 7 wives will submit to one husband. They're talking about 7 churches submitting to one husband, which is God, which is Jesus Christ. It has nothing to do with temple. Second thing is temple traditionally was organized by the wives. It had nothing to do with when daughter. In Jodamai outside, they never brought it home. They did it outside and never married Isfebesaki. There's temple that was initiated. It was always for the benefit of the wife. Where the wife saw a leg, she introduced the second wife.
So we cannot mix traditional things with Christian things just to justify ubufebe. So if we want to favor, and if you have a pain that you've experienced, you need to see it for what it is and make decisions based on the decision and experience. But don't put religion, polygamy, and other things just to say no favor because of 1, 2, 3, 4. Accept ukuthi mina ngiyafeba, and this is how I'm going to live my life. Accept ukuthi ke mina I want to be a sister wife, then go and be a sister wife. Accept that. Don't justify things that with the things that are not justifiable.
You start
Yes,
by
you can
quoting a
go
Bible
on,
verse. A
Karen.
typical mzalwane. Umzalwane wena typical mzalwane. Before you wenza amanyala endlini kaThixo, you start by quoting a Bible verse in abazalwane.
Mina shame esontweni basho njalo lebida bathi vele iBhayibheli lithi indoda eyi1 izoba nokukhatha.
Where?
No. I'm going to mute all of them now. And I love the correction because now I see it differently. You understand?
And they are all lying. Njabulo,
Yebo?
Njabule, can I give you the verse kutitin? What happened is that in that church, what happened is that the community, the husband went to war in Isaiah 3. They all died. After dying, it was a judgment time. During the judgment time, all men came dead and the woman had money on the land.
Okay.
And then it then says, because of the scarcity of men in that area, the woman will be so selfish that they would want their dignity to be uplifted by the money they have.
Okay.
In those end times, when it goes forward, bana ba tlo roga batswadi ba bona. It is not saying go to marry. It says that these are the signs that you will see that it is end time. They will be busy. Banyamisha Modimo. When you go to Kamo Timothy, it declares it very clearly. It says that ka go dira seo, ba tlo ba banyamisha Modimo. It will be shame to God, because their pride would be so high that they will say, we'll maintain ourselves. We don't even want anything from you. And it is way different when God was saying that a man will be providing. He did not say a man is providing food. A man is the provider of seed, and Rina Molfasi, we are saying, let them bring money. Is that clear with you?
Yes.
Manje
Yeah, so-
ithini le ndaba ye-7 wives? Ithini indaba ye-7 wives, Tapsi?
If you have pride and you have money, you need to get that man, and then you will be abomishing semudimo asebelelang. So because of your pride, you will say, please marry me. I want to carry your surname. And it will be the end of times that time. So if you go jola pesi and you have money now, you can even call Mdu, go Dimo and say, Mdu, come marry me, I'll take care of myself and everything. But what it's not saying is that go to marry that person, because it's saying that those women will be prideful. Bana ba bona ba tlo roga batswadi. So, and then when your kids will be doing that, you need to accept all of it.
So the Bible there is hypothetically speaking about what would happen in the end times.
Yes.
And now we are
it
marrying
says
7
that
men
in the-
because of, we are marrying 1 man, we are 7 because of something which is just hypothetically spoken about in the end times.
Yes, but in their case, Khabun Jabulo, they are doing all of it because of they are saying that I am very, very prideful and I got money. I don't even want anything from the men. Nike patela is funny fair.
Okay.
But now the problem in their place now is that they are divorcing every day because of those women are very broke.
So in these marriages of 1 man, 7 women, the women must be the ones with the money. They must be Miss Independent.
Yes. This is why even the lobola is not even a negotiable thing or anything. 7,000 rands you take and come by and leave. And you don't even provide anything.
No, but then in the
You will
olden
take
days,
care of them.
Nebanya like a 2 rand. It's not like it was that deep from beginning. It's not like it was expensive.
Now remember, even in their place, it is very cheap. Where when Jabulo they are practicing, you can even get it. That's why 50 of them you can marry. But OPC, whom you marry at 500,000, forget.
Hawu la Mpumalanga shebi uyayilobola nga 3,000 la Mpumalanga futhi kube right futhi kabe serious. You can.
Oh, my brother. There was a brother here. People were busy calling him Jonas. There was a brother who wanted to talk here. His name is Karen. Karen, my brother. These women have been talking. Women, excuse me. You don't stop talking. Excuse me. Can you give my brother Karen a chance to speak, guys? Karen, come and talk, my brother. We are sorry. Do you all also have your own Joyce story? Do you have your own Matipa? What do you have, my brother?
It's on break.
Before I go,
We need to take
Bible.
He says before he goes into the Bible.
Before I go into the Bible, let's just be here on earth in South Africa. Women, litwana levanna. Like men and women, we are the same. You see a woman goes to a man, or me, I'm saying hi in a pub or wherever, in a stadium, in a shop. How are you? Oh, fine. Oh, you look good. But I'm married. And she's like, oh, really? You are married? And she agrees with me. Okay? I did not say I don't love my wife. I said I'm married. I'm just letting you know that I'm married. But I would love to chow you. And you agree to that. Some other women, they will end up having kids, a family outside with you, knowing that you are married.
I'm waiting for you to land, my brother. I'm waiting for you to land.
I'm gonna land. So all this Jonas thing, like, it's all 50-50. But suddenly, we are doing the same things. And all this thing which we are getting into, we are not getting in like Basadi without knowing what is going on. You are doing it with your eyes open, with your heart opening, knowing that this man is got a wife. Some people, they've got 5 wives already, and when now you are still getting inside to be the 50 or the 70th wife. We are the same. We know what we are doing. It's all about lust, pleasure, or not being satisfied. This is all about this thing. We're not satisfied on what we are getting at home. If you hear a man saying, me and my wife are not sleeping in the same bed at home, that's a lie. Me and my wife are not talking to each other. I'm married, but that's a lie. So for now, I want someone to feel sorry for me, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be nice to him because then they are fighting with the wife. They are fighting, so I'm gonna be there. I'm here because they are not in a good books with the wife. That's why I'm the girlfriend. That's a lie, my sister. It's a pure lie. If someone is not talking to the wife, get out of the house. Just if a man comes to you and say that, tell him to get out of the house then. He is not gonna come out of the house. 10 years, 5 years, I'm not in a good terms with my wife. And now you are busy entertaining that. And of course, you're going to end up falling in love because of time. Time makes you fall in love. Okay, now let's go biblically. You were talking about those 7 wives which were in the book of Matthew. This was an example. It was not happening. Because they were having everything. Okay? They were having everything. They want a man to give them dignity. At the end days, you're gonna need to find someone to have dignity, like 7 men or 7 women, to have dignity. To have dignity, must be married. It does not. It's not a pass of us having its term. That's not. If you want a verse like that, let's go talk about King Solomon. I think that's where you're gonna talk about that, not on this verse. I'm done.
It's not Matthew, it's in Isaiah.
30 June.
Yeah, sorry.
The 30th of June, my brother. I wonder when the 30 June.
Budwam, I trusted you, but okay, it's okay. It is my fault. I thought you were going to take accountability. I thought you were going to. I thought, Budwam, I'm sorry, but I'm not attacking you. And if you feel that way, I apologize. I thought you were going to take accountability. I thought maybe you were going to say, you know, men, because we lie to these women and turn around and say it's their fault.
Amen.
I think we should just do better, you know.
But that's not
I
true,
don't
though.
really
I said
That's
it's
not true, though.
50-50.
I thought Budwam, you were going to say that because now you are putting one side, like more the women that want this life. That's how you see it. But you are not touching.
You were saying men. Men, you are men,
No,
men,
no, no, no.
men.
You
Now I'm
didn't
saying
hear
this
me.
is 50-50.
You didn't hear me, Putwam. You didn't hear me. My point specifically was, we are another generation that is mostly influenced by the generations before us.
Yes.
And we have what we call in Xhosa, rice, where there's a mixture of rice, botapile, carrot, which is culture, religion, and wokeness and modernism and all these things, ne? But now what I was saying
Hi
is, for the
guys, don't
sake
add more
of,
people. We have to wrap up, ne? Don't add
sorry,
don't add more people.
I'm gonna be quick. A minute.
Oh,
ne?
sorry. I added two.
For the sake of the next generation, in case the world does not end, maybe for the next 300 years, can we redefine what we want and stick with what we want? That was my thing. I didn't say men are wrong. I even shield, because I'm a widow, like what was happening in my marriage. I said we had problems with my husband because that's how much I want a solution. But I'm sorry, Budam, it's my fault. I trusted you. I was looking forward. I even screamed when you said lady. But anyway,
now
sure.
Uputi, I understand Uputi very well. Listen why I understand Uputi. We have married women who are dating married men. We have married men who are dating single men. So this thing, yeah, balance. I wanna know why I'm both Ali one. What's something, which is kemosadi.
My sister, sorry guys, and I know you're wrapping up, my president. I just wanna give two sense of my thoughts. Abuti, I think because he's the only male on the panel, that's why now we want him to take advantage. This guy is right. This thing is a two-way. There is no way in this time and age that you fall in love with someone and you don't know that they are married and you say the person is lying to you. He's right when he says, when they say me and my wife, we sleep in separate bedrooms, it's a lie. We all know it's a lie. We do this thing open-minded, open-hearted, open eyes, and from there we fall victims. There's nothing. It's two-way, guys. As women, we are responsible as well. Let's leave Jonas alone.
But if really now I want to date you and I know you are married, why are we discussing your wife? Why are we discussing your wife? You are married. Yes, I just I want the money and the orgasm and the good morning baby. What are you wearing? Why are we discussing your wife now?
You know why men do that? They discuss the wife because they want you to fall in love fully with them.
Net verdading, I will leave you. Net verdading that you brought another person in the conversation. I will leave you.
That's the problem because they think they are the price. You understand? I am the price. Let me go sell myself. Can't they don't know that when you want to do it, you'll do it knowing or not knowing. So yeah, let's wrap up. I don't know your panel left. Maybe I.
No. It's tabs. She's exploring how to rearrange all of these things, but yeah, very we have to wrap it up. You see, it's tabs. It's like these two women.
Okay.
Ha. Okay.
Guys, women, we are responsible, Lorena, guys. We are fully responsible. Let's take accountability as well.
Amen.
For this mess that is here.
Thank you, my sister. Sasa, you are the last person, my dear. Please wrap up for us before they drive me crazy with changing this thing of the grid. Please, my sister, wrap it up for us. Sasa? Okay, good. Sasa is not here, guys. We have to wrap up. Tomorrow, I'm going to Metro FM. You know, bazalwane, Tuesday. We are going to be talking about cheating back. So I don't know how I'm going to go live there, but I think I'll do the live the way I normally do the lives, where I'm just live on Facebook and on TikTok at the same time because of the copyright. So I can't be live on YouTube. But I'll do a video tomorrow where I'll be doing a short video where you guys, if you leave your comments, I'll read them there when I'm live with Paul Mtichacha, 9:30 tomorrow. This time I'll be live. Or maybe I can do a live before I leave. Yeah, let's do a 1 hour live before I leave, before I go to Metro FM to talk about our things here, finish. Then later on I go there, we talk about cheating back. Yeah, what are your thoughts about cheating back? And the dangers and everything, the pros and the cons, what does it say about you and whatever. But yeah, for now, guys, I have to love you and leave you. Today has been a very hectic day for me at work. Tomorrow morning, I'm still going to work. Understand what I'm saying? But in my personal, I recommend cheating back. And I think cheating back, if you really want to cheat back for yourself, you will never get caught. The only way for you to get caught, is if you want to get caught, meaning that you were not cheating for yourself, you were cheating for other people. If you are dealing with a husband or a wife who cheats a lot on you, maybe, just maybe, try cheating once to understand what they're going through or what they're feeling. I promise you, once you understand, you will stop annoying poor children of God who are enjoying their mischievous, promiscuous. Is that word also? It beats me all the time when I try to ways. Yeah, that word. Thanks. I will fold tomorrow, guys. 7 o'clock. From 7 to 8. From 7 to 8:30. Yeah, tomorrow from 7 to 8:30 we are here. After 8:30 I hang up. I go where? Metro FM. Mwah. Good night. Love you.